Africa has many notable artists, but one of the biggest musicians in Nigeria, and some might even argue in Africa, is none other than Wizkid. The Nigerian singer, songwriter, and now businessman from Lagos, Nigeria, who rose to fame in 2010 and is now unarguably one of the most widely and internationally recognized Nigerian artists in history. Wizkid's major source of income comes from countless endorsement deals, resulting in his current net worth, which is estimated to be about $30 million. And the singer is definitely not laying back and acquiring the most expensive things in life. Before we get into spilling how Wizkid spends his well-earned millions, make sure you subscribe to this channel by clicking the subscribe button and join our notification squad by clicking the bell button. Welcome to Offset Central. Ayodeji Ibrahim Balogun, the 29-year-old artist, popularly known as Wizkid, was born on the 16th of July in 1990 in Lagos, Nigeria. He had his education in the suburban area of Surulere in Lagos, Nigeria, and developed a love for music at an early age and was determined to become what he is today. But the journey towards this big dream of his at the time was not supported by family and friends. This didn't stop the singer though, because it pushed him to work extra hard to get to where he is today. According to him, his music career began the day he joined his church choir, and artists like Bob Marley, Fela Kuti, King Sunny Ade, Two-Face Idibia, and Sound Sultan were his early inspirations and inspired him to becoming a musician. From 2001 till 2006, he performed as a solo artist with the stage name Lil Prince. He formed a band called Glorious Five with his friends from the church choir, although they broke up shortly after releasing one studio album. Wizkid met record producer Ojuelegba during the early times in his career, and he became his mentor. He became a regular visitor at Jezreel's studio, watching and learning from the recordings by artists like Two-Face Idibia and Sound Sultan. In 2009, before dropping out of school to fully focus on his music career, Wizkid signed a record deal with Empire Mates Entertainment, EME, where he was signed at the same time with ex-record label mate Skills. In the same year, he rose to prominence after releasing his hit single Holla at Your Boy from his studio album with the stage name Wizkid, which was titled Superstar. The album was released in 2011 and obviously became a huge hit. On the 5th of March 2013, after 3 years of success with EME, he announced his decision to establish his own record label, Starboy Entertainment. In the same year, he signed endorsement deals with the mobile network MTN and the beer company Guinness. Wizkid has put out songs topping charts in over 10 countries with the likes of Holla at Your Boy, Tease Me, Ojuelegba, Jaye Jaye, making him one of Nigeria's most successful pop artists in history. In 2016, he released the single Like This on Drake's OVO radio. A few years later, Wizkid grew his international recognition following his collaboration with Drake on the global hit One Dance. The song hit #1 on the charts in 15 countries, including the United States, the UK, Canada, and Australia. He was ranked 5th on Forbes and Channel O's 2013 list of top 10 richest and bankable African artists, and in 2014, he became the first Nigerian musician to have over 1 million followers on Twitter. Making performances all over the globe, Wizkid sure has earned millions. He was reported to have been paid about $681,000 in rupees in India to give a live performance at a wedding, and he sure got them dancing to his hit song Soccer, Fake Love, and many more at the wedding. Wizkid charges an average of $50,000 for an event performance and regularly earns $1.5 million from his concerts. He also earns an average of $300,000 for endorsement deals, which covers advertisements, performances, and partnerships. The singer recently made a big break by landing an endorsement deal of $2.5 million with the United Bank of Africa. This is recorded to be the biggest endorsement deal ever in the history of African music, and also Nigeria's first billion naira endorsement deal. Let's not forget that in 2012, Wizkid signed a one-year endorsement deal with Pepsi, reportedly worth $350,000. He traveled to Beirut with another Nigerian singer and his close friend Tiwa Savage for a Pepsi commercial. A year later, the Premium Times reported that Wizkid signed a one-year deal with MTN Nigeria. Later that November, he also signed an endorsement deal with Guinness for the Guinness World of More concert, held at the Echo Convention Center of the Echo Hotel and Suites in Victoria Island, Lagos. In June of 2015, Pulse Nigeria reported that Wizkid left MTN and signed a deal with Glow for a sum of $400,000. Now that we know how Wizzy makes his money, let's start to pick apart where he spends it. With all this cash, the singer definitely grew some expensive taste for the finer things in life, starting with his love for cars. Wizkid owns a Hyundai Sonata, which he won in the next rated category in the 2011 Headies, which is worth about $20,000. Other expensive cars owned by Wizkid include the 2013 Porsche Panamera S, worth $75,000. This car has a 48-litre V8 engine and a max speed of 288 km per hour. Other cars owned by Wizkid include the BMW X6, worth $61,000, the Porsche Cayenne, worth $50,000, the luxury Bentley Continental GT Speed convertible, worth $180,000, the rugged and extremely durable G63 AMG G-Wagon, worth $140,000, and his most recent purchase, the 2018 Lamborghini Urus, worth over $250,000. The Love My Baby singer flaunted his very first house, which was worth $190,000, which many people speculated to be located in Lekki area of Lagos. Wizkid also acquired a 3-story mansion in Los Angeles in the United States, which reportedly cost $15 million. The building has cutting-edge devices and a luxurious swimming pool where he likes to spend quality time with his family. Wizkid has also not laid back on expensive jewelry and wristwatches. He bought the wristwatch Iced by Joseph Frost at $1.2 million. He also owns a couple of Rolex watches, a Crucifix Gold Cuban watch, which is estimated at over $1 million, a Gucci bomber jacket, which is worth $3,000, and a Gucci crystal embroidered rib knit at $3,700. With his inspiring rise to fame, Wizkid is definitely one of the most celebrated Nigerian artists in history. Thanks for watching! Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to get more info and discovery on different people and places in Africa. This is Offset Central.